All right, Shalom. Shalom, Israel. This is the brother Awar Ba, representing Great Millstone, Dallas. Along with me, I got the brother Bazak from San Antonio, Great Millstone, San Antonio camp. Shalom.
Shalom.
And we're coming back to you again with another lesson. Okay, back again with this truth. Before we kick it off, we're gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahshua, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the humble elect that's out there doing this this work in truth and sincerity, and pushing this work across the four corners of the planet Earth. Okay, and also shalom to you, sincere Aquath, that may be subscribed to this channel as well, and that are out there listening in faith and sincerity as well. Okay, shalom to y'all. All right, and so the lesson that we're about to go into, the topic is basically, envy not the prosperity of the wicked. All right, because 2018 has been a pretty rough year for all of Israel, basically just because brothers from the top all the way down to the bottom has been catching hell like no other. All right. And even as we start to catch hell, whether it be financial, spiritual, physical, whatever the case may be, we always happen to sit back and we look at these niggas, that, it seems like they just moving up, But the Most High, we understand in the scriptures that the Most High chasten whom He loveth for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We're brought low for a reason so that we can be able to deal with having nothing. We're brought a base or brought low so that we can learn how to deal with what's to come. Okay, because we got the prophecies that are unfolding right before our very eyes. And this is like a hardening, strengthening, straight gate time for us, to be prepared for what's to come again. So, hopefully, Abarat Dazab, we're gonna put together some scriptures for you, and we're gonna edify all through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, go ahead, bring out what you got.
It's Psalm 73:1. It says, "Truly the Most High is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone; my steps have well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked."
Stop. Okay. At the beginning of that, he said that the Most High is good, good to Israel, even unto whom has a clean heart. The people that do well, the people that keep His laws, statutes, and commandments, man. The people that follow it. Okay, us that's in this truth and abide by it. He's even good to us. But again, King Solomon was just, or King David was just like, I got envious at the wicked. Cause these niggas is shining, Here I am going through straits. I'm broke. I'm down and out, and these niggas got everything, man. Go ahead.
It says, I'm gonna read again. Psalm 73:3. "If I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, but there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men."
They're not in trouble as other men, and neither are they plagued. So, things are not happening to them as quickly as it's happening to, those of us that are in the know. All right, and we sitting back like, damn. You know what I'm saying? We'll go out, we'll get in our car, we'll get in our car. We'll try to go to the gas station, pick up something, and we'll get stopped by the cops, man. Get ticketed, get took to jail on some fuckery or something that doesn't normally happen. But somebody, a 2-3 nigga get in the car and drive, and nothing will happen to him. And this nigga, he'll be at his job, he'll cop 2 or 3 jobs, and you having a problem keeping one. And you watching these guys prosper. And you like, well, why is this? All right. And I know Jake feels like that week in and week out whenever you toiling in this truth, but you got to remember why you're doing it. If it was meant to be a light thing, there wouldn't be a great reward. There wouldn't be such a great reward at the end. Okay. All right.
and then also, if I may, within this, because basically, what King David was doing was that he was seeing the different heathen nations, seeing how they were flowing in wealth and they had abundance, whereas they didn't think upon the precepts, the laws, righteousness. They were just walking around, they like Amalek, worshiping other gods and being idolaters, pedophiles, necrophilia, all that nasty stuff, you know. And basically, King David was seeing that really all the prophets, the Lord were seeing that they were like these people doing it, especially the wicked, especially Edom, or the sons of the wicked, the so-called white race, even going back then. And King David was seeing this, and he was just like, man, like, Lord, what's up with it? It was the same thing in the book of Esdras. Because Ezra was astonished because he went here and there amongst the heathen and saw how they were just flowing in wealth. And he was like, basically he was saying, but Lord, we're trying to follow you, and we going through hell. We be in constant captivities, tortured, dying. We always poor, because us being in this poor state isn't a new thing. As most of our people think, they think, oh yeah, before America we was just doing it. We were on top. Egypt, no, that's not what it was. Our people are constantly being going from captivity to captivity. All right, Egypt under the Moabite king Eglon, the Syrian captivity, Babylonian captivity. You can go to the Persian captivity. Our people are constantly being catching hell. So the prophets were like, is Israel a homeborn slave? Is he a servant?
Right.
And so, and then our people, in this low state. Meanwhile, the heathens, because basically our people were put into this state because we went off from the laws of righteousness. But the heathens didn't even do those things. The Most High put them over us. So our people were like, well, what's up with this? Like, they don't even think about it, and they just doing good. Because Yahweh separated us according to knowledge in the book of Sirach 33. Yahweh separated all the nations according to knowledge, and we were chosen to be Kodash, to be holy, to be separate. So our ways are not going to be so our ways and judgments are not going to be the same as the heathen. That's in the book of Zechariah 5. Our judgment comes swift and quickly. Whereas for the heathen, it's been reserved until a certain day.
That's right. Actually, if I may, I'm gonna. I got a precept. This is Ecclesiastes, chapter 8 and 11. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High. So with that being said, man, you're not supposed to envy the ways of the wicked, man, because their prosperity is only but for a short time. It's basically like a vapor, a puff of smoke, man. It's here 1 minute and you can see it, but then the next it's gone. So that's the ways. That's the reason that you shouldn't envy them, man. You shouldn't look at these guys and be like, man, fuck, I want to be like them. Or why I gotta keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and these niggas is getting everything, and I'm stuck here in subjection and oppression, man. Just like the brother was just going into, we're set apart from them. We're a holy people, and that's what's gonna determine the 1/3 from the 2/3, man. That's what's gonna determine the elect from the rest of Israel. Okay. All right. You can go continue what you got, brother.
Psalm 73 and 6, or we verse 5. Psalm 73 and 5. But they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment.
Yep. You can see it. You can see it in Jake every day, man. Niggas are hella prideful. The women walk around here thinking that they run shit, and they do in this kingdom, man. But they do in this kingdom, You got Jake that's running out there, feet that are swift, that runs to violence, Jake always is down to see controversy or see something that's getting, destroyed or that's against the law or against anything. They quick to see that instead of doing something righteous, man. Jake is really quick to go watch a fight or see a world star situation happen and record some shit or gossip about something before they go and do something that is going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Positive, man. Uplifting. Something that can spurt growth, man.
Gun, and then it's like that because as Yahushua stated, you're the father of the devil in John 8:44, because basically all the energy in that vibe comes from following after the ways of the serpent, which we know that serpent was actual man. The seed line came back in the reincarnation today as the nation of Edom, and they're basically following, our people are following the ways of Edom and following the ways of wickedness, because when you think about pride and violence, no one is more prideful and violent than the so-called white man, especially here in American Babylon. That's why with this so-called migrant caravan coming up, the Edomites, especially the ones that follow Trump, are saying what? Gun them down, shoot them. Fuck yeah, America's the best place ever. Don't let them come over and take over. They're gonna invade. But meanwhile, that's all they ever do worldwide. You know? But they're prideful, and what they think is that only they should have the authority, really to rule, because basically they're ruling with this iron rod, and with a very strict iron rod. And the thing about it is that they do it in wickedness.
Con, I got a precept for you too, if you don't mind. Go ahead. This is Proverbs 3:31. It says, "Envy not the oppressor, and
So
choose."
it says, "Envy not the oppressor," whereas here, that's all that our people do, man. All right, because currently with my generation, there's something called chase the bag, which within doing that, they always speak about what sugar daddies, getting some old white man tattoos, talking to some white kid or whatever, chasing them back by following the ways of the oppressor, man. Shaving your beard, getting a nice suit on, things of the sort.
That's right. That's going directly into it, man. 'Cause that's what the so-called or self-proclaimed white man does, man. He wants you to be proud. He lifted himself up on high and makes you think that wealth and money is everything, man. When we already know that in the scriptures it tells you that the root of money is evil, man. Okay, loosely paraphrasing, right? But this guy have you thinking that that's what it takes, and if you got a whole bunch of it, if you got a lot of money or wealth, you're on top of everything. You can buy anything you want, or acquiring a whole lot of stuff. To whom much is given, much is required. Okay, so just like the scriptures tell you, man, it's easier for the camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into the gates of heaven, man. Okay? And it's not like the eye of a needle, like a sewing needle. It was back in a specific place where the eye of the needle was a small passage that camels had a tough time going through, but they had to go through it, and it was very, very tight for them to get through, but they made it. Okay? And they had to go in one at a time. All right? But I'll continue, I'll read forward. This is Proverbs 3:31. "Envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways."
And choose none of his ways. Whereas here, that's all that our people do. Like now there's a crispy black, so-called black man, dark skin and silver with blonde hair, man. Blue contest, and especially the so-called black woman. Doing Christmas, Thanksgiving, all these different things. Basically, wholeheartedly following after the ways of the devil. John 8:44. Being of the father of the devil, following the ways of the oppressor, where scriptures tell you, "Envy thou not his ways." So like he says, envy, basically don't envy him and don't choose any of his ways. Whereas our people, they choose every single one of them, and that's why it tells you in 2 Maccabees 4:15. It tells you that our people set not by Moses and Isaiah and Moses, Isaiah, Yahushua, and so on and so forth, but rather but the Ptolemy, Antiochus, really basically Edomites, and Trump and everything, man, because our people are always following after the ways of the wicked, which the spearhead of wickedness is the nation of Edom. And our people have always been doing this.
Yep.
It's nothing new.
Verse 32. "For the forward is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh, but his secret is with the righteous."
Right.
Okay? Verse 33. "The curse of the Lord Yahweh is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just." So just like we were saying before, man, even though we who are doing the work of the Heavenly Father, man, are catching hell spiritually, financially, physically, and got all these different illnesses, anything, whatever. We catching hell on a hell of a multitude, man, on a high multitude. We remember what we doing this for, man. We're supposed to be catching hell on this side. All right? But we are not to envy the ways of the wicked, man. Because we know them niggas gonna get they what they do issue in due time, man. They're gonna get what's coming to them in due time. Just because it ain't happening to them right now, and you see them shining and catching growth and stuff like that right now, you know, just be patient. Wait on the Lord. Wait on Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, man. Okay? You know, we already know the end, man, because it was written. All these things are written in the scriptures aforetime for our learning, man. So we already know what's gonna play out. We know how the movie plays out, man. Okay? We already got the blueprint. We got sent the script. All right? Go ahead, you can bring out a second address if you want, brother. Bring it out.
Kind of got this. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 4. I started verse 22, and it says, Then answered I and said, I beseech thee, O Lord, let me have understanding. For it was not my mind to be curious of the high things, but such as pass by us daily, namely, wherefore Israel is given up as a reproach to the heathen, and for what cause the people whom thou hast loved is given over to ungodly nations, and why the law of our forefathers is brought to naught, and the written covenants come to none effect.
Stop. So, just like it says right there in second Esdras right there, what Esdras was talking about is like, why is all these heathen nations getting up above us, man? And that's the same thing how it is today. You'll look at the so-called Chinese man. You'll look at the African man. You can look at all the other nations except for the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're all getting up higher above us here in Babylon. They all have stores, establishments, and they can come over here and get school loans, college loans way faster than Jake, and then, you know, get into the best schools and have the best jobs with ease, you know. But you let a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, you let Jake go and apply for those same grants and scholarships. Shit, it's like jumping through hoops, you know, and all different types of red tape to get a shot, you know.
And then people will still do what? Slander you a proverb and byword. You're just lazy. Now you work hard, you piece of shit. You know, it's basically just slander you, man.
Go ahead.
But verse 24, and we pass away out of the world as grasshoppers, and our life is astonishment and fear, and we are not worthy to obtain mercy. What will...
So all of these, you got to remember, all of these things were happening to our forefathers and people that was here before us, way before we even came into this thing, man. Okay? This was happening a long time ago. This just didn't start happening to you just because you came into the truth, man. Like, you just got here on the scene, you know. Jake was catching hell way before then, man. So, you know, don't feel like you're by yourself if you're going through this and this situation is happening to you. All right, you can speak on that, brother, if you want.
I'll probably read and speak on it.
Go for it.
I'm going to give verse 25. It says, it's like Second Esdras 4:25. What will he then do unto his name whereby we are called? Of these things have I asked. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in times to come. Because the world is full of unrighteousness and infirmity. So even within us seeing everything all these different heathens have, the Rothschilds own everybody in America, all right, all the banks of the world, lands, resources, trading routes, man. People, governments, the presidents, a whole government. These people have anything they want: gold, emeralds, rubies, boats, cruises, the golden airplanes, Dubai, all camels. These people have animals named after them, man. You know, so they have all these things to our people. That's everything, because you know we're on this planet. It's the earth, and all we need to know is earth and everything.
They living off the fatness of the earth, man.
But then what the angel told Esdras was that, hey, look, you know, it seemed like they have a lot, but you can't even comprehend what the Heavenly Father has for the righteous.
That's right.
You know, and then for us, you know, in our minute mind, we're like, that's hard to comprehend because it's like we on earth, we see everything on earth, whereas angels are in a chariot doing what? Traveling around, creating things for the righteous. You know, and basically within this, I'm gonna go ahead and backtrack real quick.
Got
Second Ezra 3 and Second Ezra 3 and 28. Are their deeds any better? So like, are their deeds are their deeds then any better that inhabit Babylon, that they should therefore have the dominion over Zion? For when I came thither and had seen iniquities without number, then my soul saw many evildoers in the 30th year, so that my heart filled me. And the same thing in Babylon, man. Hey, adultery, pedophilia, getting legalized, LGBT, pride, woman just loud, clamorous, you see evil, man. You know?
Come on.
I'm gonna keep going. Verse 30. And it says, for I have seen how thou sufferest them sinning, and hast spared wicked doers, and hast destroyed thy people, and hast preserved thine enemies, and hast not signified it. I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they of Babylon better than they of Zion? And the answer is no.
Con, that's right. So you got Jake out here thinking that the ways of the oppressor or the heathens are much better than our own ways and our own heritage, man. And you can see that clearly, because if you ask Jake who they are, they can't tell you, man. Nor do they give a damn. You know what I'm saying? They too busy trying to be like the white man, or too busy trying to be like, somebody else.
Lil Wayne.
Come. They trying to be like who they see on TV or on the gram, on Instagram, on social media, and you can see it week in and week out. Just look at any of shit. Just ride down the street, man, and just stop at a gas station and just look at Jake, man, and you'll see where their heart is, what's in their la'ab, which means their mind. Okay, that word la'ab is heart, but it utterly goes back to your mind. Okay, and you can see exactly where they are. All right, our people are finished, man, because of lack of knowledge.
Right.
Okay, and not only that, they like the brother was going into, they don't care. They think that Babylon, aka America, okay, they think that this place is it. Hell, that's why you got a caravan of Jakes right now coming trying to get into this place, man, because they think that this place is the kingdom. They think once they get here, man, oh shit, it's going down.
Golden Road.
Yep, they think that it's hunky dory. You're gonna be rich when you just get here.
Beautiful, loyal American girl. No,
yeah, little do you know, man, you're gonna get here and it's all hell. People gonna treat you like shit. People gonna spit on you. You're gonna be a slave to the society, and you're gonna be a slave in your mind.
America, Babylon is a home of broken hearts, man, broken souls.
Exactly. And you gonna and Jake gonna realize that once they get over here, they gonna be like, oh fuck, this is nothing like what they said it was on the brochure. This is
commercials.
This is nothing like that, man. Oh my gosh, nobody told me I was gonna have to work 3 jobs just so I can pay my rent or I can feed my family and all this other shit. I gotta get up early in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and hurry up and get in rush hour traffic, scarf down some food. All that stuff that's unnatural, man. And they, in reality, shit, they probably got it better where they are than they do over here.
Going.
All right. You got anything left? You got some more on there?
Going. Second Ezra 3. Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? Or is there any other people that knoweth thee beside Israel? Or what generation hath believed thy covenants as Jacob? And yet the reward appears not, and their labor hath no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow on wealth and think not upon thy commandments. And it's the same thing that King David was speaking on in Psalm 73. The wicked, they have all this stuff, and I was kind of envious because they just do what they do as they will. They please their own bellies. Whereas if we do that, we get judged. The prophets come, hey David, the lamb, and oh that's terrible. David is you. So you get judged quickly for that, man. Whereas the heathens just do any and everything, man. But they flow on both. Because as Yahweh stated, there's a time for the Gentiles that has to be fulfilled. Okay? And then once we get in rulership, you gotta think about that. We're gonna be in rulership forever. And forever is a long time. 100 years later, you still gonna be there still ruling. 300 years, 1,000 years, 2,000, 200,000, a million years, so on and so forth. We're gonna be a world without end. But the time of the Gentiles is going to be fulfilled, whereas our time is never going to be fulfilled. You see, so once again, as the angel told Ezra, you can't even comprehend the things that are laid up for the righteous, man. Whereas now, in our small mind, because time just goes by so quickly here, man. Especially all your time is wasted watching for riches, which consumes your flesh, trying to get the bag, trying to sustain yourself, and really just really trying to not die, trying to survive, man. You know, and then you see, you know, the heathens not doing shit, just making money, just sitting down, being CEOs. They rich, they got their own islands, private islands and everything. Sometimes, a lot of times you get envious. You're like, damn, that's beautiful, planes and everything. But their blessing, all right, their blessing was a finite or finite blessing, man. Whereas our blessing is gonna be infinite with zero end.
That's right.
All right, and righteousness too, man. Hey, it's gonna be perfect. Whereas their blessing, you know, the Rothschild girl, cheat on him, you never know.
Yeah, man. Why would you want to be the man in this kingdom right here, man? When it's defiled in each and every way. There's nothing that's real, man. There's nothing of any substance, just like the brother brought out. Seriously, man. Why would you want to be the top guy here in a cesspool, in a bucket of filth, man?
Trans walking around.
Yeah, you got homosexuals everywhere. The food that you put in your body's not real. The women that you deal with are whores. And now half of them ain't even real. They got fake asses and fake titties and fake lips, and you know what is this madness? Why would you want to continue a generation in something like this? You know, and so that's why the Most High has set aside something beautiful for those that keep and endure, or that keep His commandments and endure this hardship, man. You know, we gotta suffer over here. We gotta look at these niggas living up over here. But how much better is it gonna be when we get in the kingdom and we outshine them and we shine forever? You know, like I said before, their prosperity is only for about 5 good minutes, and then after that it's over. It's through. You know, we gonna shine forever. All right. You got some more on that? We can end on that after that. That's pretty much the point.
This is 2nd Esdras 8:50, and it says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." Which Esau was made to be a prideful nation. All right, all wickedness stems from pride. So our people who are following that way, making money and everything, all that money is embedded in pride, which pride is wickedness.
God.
You know, and many great miseries are going to befall them. Whereas for the humble, those who get Hawwa by Hashem Yahushua has abased, you know, has humbled and made meek, they're going to be what? By default, if the wicked are getting misery, then the righteous are going to get what? That's the balance, you know, blessings.
That's right.
You know? Verse 51. But understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. So basically, you know, don't worry about the heathens or the wicked. Worry about you and your people, your house, the house of David.
That's right. Because if I can say this too, you know, just like it says in 2nd Esdras 6, the 6th chapter, these people are counted as a bucket of spittle, man, or they're counted as nothing. They're likened unto spit. You know when you spit that lugia and you hit the ground, what worth is that? It's kind of like yeah. You know. So why are you worried about the heathen, man?
No, you would not pick that shit up, bro.
Yeah, it has no value at all. So, you know. Go ahead, bro.
So 2nd Esdras 8:53. It's like the 2nd Esdras 8:52. For unto you is paradise open, and the tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. And also showing you that Yahweh had pleasure for Jacob and love for Jacob, because in Esau blessing, seems like he has everything, but this dude can be satisfied. He doesn't have everything that he wants, but as for us, we're going to have what? Plenteousness. We're going to have everything that we want.
Pure satisfaction.
Come. Plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded in New Jerusalem, and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. Alright, so peace is coming unto our people, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Isaiah 14:3 promised us that He will give us rest from our fear and our sorrow and His hard bondage, man. Forever. You know, so if we want to be technical, going back 7,000 years to Adam, if we want to be technical with it, our people left Kahel. You know, but 7,000 years of the serpent, the wicked, just chilling, and then an eternity for us to be what? To be ruling, perfect, forever. So 7,000 years compared to eternity is a very short time, you know.
Easy breezy.
That's all I had on that.
That's all I got. So with that, I think we're gonna close. But again, before we close, we're gonna give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful and humble elect. And shalom.
Shalom.